Michael.
Yeah.
How you doing? My name.
There you are. Yes.
Oh,
hi.
Sorry about the light.
That's good.
I'm Al McGee. I'm on the board of the film festival. I want to thank you for coming here and supporting us.
Well, thank you for being on the board of this fine festival.
Now, when you make films, do you make films to show people what's going on, or to try to influence their way of thinking?
I make films. Well, the first reason I make them is because I like movies. I like to go to the movies, and I'd like to make something that you know, for people to go to on a Friday night. You know, they've worked hard all week, got a babysitter. You know, cost them money to go, time. So if they could sit there for a couple of hours and walk out at the end of my film feeling like, wow, that was something. That was really a great way to spend 2 hours. I think that's in and of itself a worthy accomplishment, you know, as a filmmaker. And I think that considering it as a film before considering the politics is important because if you put the politics first and the film second, the film will usually suck, and then no one's going to listen to the politics. So in order to get people to pay attention to the politics, or what I'm trying to say in the movie, I'm setting out, first of all, to make a really funny, damning, sad, outrageous film. The kind of film you like to see most of the time when you go to the movies, right? Something that makes you laugh, something that makes you cry, something that makes your head spin, something that has you skipping out the aisles, hoping to, you know, at least talk about it, if not do something. What is the most important one I've done? Well, you know, they're all your babies, right? So it's like I don't have really. I guess my favorite's always the last one I did. So I think the last film, Capitalism, a Love Story, I pretty much put everything into that film of what I want to say about what's going on. And I haven't been inclined to add to that because just about any problem you bring up has its seeds in an economic system that is based on greed, and so therefore, you know, pick an issue and I can trace it back to that. So, you know, with a few exceptions, which are the religious exceptions, you know, that's a whole different thing I just haven't really bothered much with because I don't know how you convince people who have faith and a belief in certain things that are not maybe the things you believe in. So. So I think that's probably the last film is you know, what I would consider to be the most important one, especially because we're living through it right now. Predictions about the election? No, I don't really. It's, you know, I'm not in that game. I think the Republicans are probably throwing a party, maybe a little too soon. I have a feeling that a lot of people are, when they get asked by a pollster how they feel, they're, you know, people are generally pissed off, no matter if they're Democrats or Republicans or whatever. I think when they get in the booth and close the curtain, and if they're inclined to want to vote for the party that got us into the mess we're in, they may stop. There may be just that moment where you go, you know, I really wish Obama would have done more, or I don't like Obama or whatever, but whoa, it's only 2 years ago. I remember what that was like, and they just won't be able to do it. So maybe that's what will happen. I don't know. It's hard. And how we get out of the mess we're in, I mean, it's. I usually try to stay hopeful and optimistic, but maybe there's no way out of the mess. Maybe we just have to live through it. It's a mess that was created in a democratic society where the people decided that's who they wanted to be president. So that president got us involved in at least 2 wars. And it's bankrupted our treasury and has put a huge debt on our children and our grandchildren. And in addition to that, he continued what Clinton had started by deregulating Wall Street and the banks. And So now we live with the mess of that. So I don't really know. I don't know how to get out of that, and I don't know if we will get out of it, frankly. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to have to suffer along the way. I just, I don't. I'll have more to say about that inside. But. How have my films helped other the change for documentary films? Well, I mean, Roger and Me was the first documentary to play in multiplexes in a wide release, and from that point on, it kicked open the doors for others to be able to have that chance. So, you know, had I done nothing else after Roger and Me, that I would have felt really good about that we got to see. You know, these other films, whether it's Super Size Me or No End in Sight or
9/11.
Food Inc. Yeah, any of these, you know, great films. So, but I'm also very. I just got elected to the Board of Governors of the Motion Picture Academy, and I'm the representative from the documentary branch. And I'm really concerned about making sure the documentaries are treated as films, and it's still difficult for documentary filmmakers to get distributors, to get their films shown in theaters, and but I believe the audience is there. I believe the audience loves nonfiction. But it's still a struggle for. So this summer I began a group called the Documentary Insurgency. And it's a collective of documentary filmmakers where we're going to try to build a distribution system so that you can see a lot of these great documentaries that you never get to see, and I'd like people to see them. So.
Well, you influence cable too, right? I mean, they're all over cable.
Yeah.
HBO does them all.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's not a dirty word anymore. You say it was a documentary. When we were kids in school, it was.
You know the mechanism.
Well, I feel like it was like taking castor oil, you know. Watch this documentary, you know. It's like, no.